Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a little like my go-to summer glowy makeup that I've been doing lately. I just feel like she's been eating low-key. It's all mostly drugstore as well, because drugstore products at the minute I just feel like are really giving. So I thought, let me make this whole thing drugstore so she's affordable as well. Can be a baddie on a budget. So yeah, if you want to see how I did this look, keep watching and I hope you enjoy. Guys, Shelby Ann's base routine. Fantastic. Guys, my makeup has just been popping off ever since I've started doing this, and it uses all drugstore products. So I'm gonna show you it. Got my iced matcha at the ready. I may be getting too good at the iced matcha game. Alright, let us begin. Okay, first things first, if I've learned anything about makeup, it is motherfucking skin prep. There has been a lot of hype recently about the Thea's Milk Toner. Meaning, of course, she is sold out. This is, in my opinion, the best dupe. The Glow Replenishing Rice Milk from Beauty of Joseon. Oh, the base that this gives. Okay, and then this is also a little bit of Shelby Ann. These are the e.l.f. Thirst Burst drops. It makes me look just like more plump. I don't know. Okay, so now the skin is all prepped. I'm also just going to go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with Niacinamide. This is just to give a little bit of tack. I just kind of like pat this in because like do you hear that? She's like sticky. That's what I want. I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion in shade 903 and I'm just rubbing this in. This is a dupe for the iconic London like illumination drops or something. It is so pretty. It is like the glow that it gives underneath your skin. Now, instead of foundation, I'm going to use a tinted serum because this is more of like a summer lightweight makeup. This is the L'Oreal True Match Pumping Tinted Serum and I'm using shade 4 to 5. Of course, taking it down the neck as well. Okay, now for concealer. This is the L'Oreal InFallible 24-Hour Wear. Again, this is Miss Shelby Ann putting me on. She's so good. Putting it in the inner corner and the outer corner just to give it a little lift. I'm just blending that out with a brush as well. I used to use Beauty Blender and then recently I've started using brushes for concealer and foundation. I really feel like it has made a difference in the application of like my makeup products. It gives me a lot more control. And also I feel like I'm not wasting as much product that's just getting soaked up by the Beauty Blender. Do you know what I mean? Right. The brushes that I used are from Morphe. They're from their Face 5 brush set. I really want to get my hands on the Hourglass brush, but obviously this is drugstore, so. For cream contour, I'm actually using the Pixi On The Glow bronze stick. These are so good. Also love the blush sticks from them. And then I'm going to mix that in with a cream blush. This is the Made by Mitchell Blush Balm in Can't Cope with Coral. And I'm just like applying this upwards, not on the apples of the cheeks, but on the nose as well. And then I'm just blending them in with a brush in circular motions. I am loving like a coral blush at the minute. I just think it's so pretty and so like summery, especially sort of with my skin tone as well. Obviously gonna go in with packed powder before loose. Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless. I'm in shade 120. Literally just putting that under the eyes so that I don't crease. And then on the eyelid as well. Okay, for bronzer, for powdered bronzer, NYX Buttermilk Bronzer in shade 05, Butter Off. These are really fucking pigmented. I'm also going to take the bronzer in my eyelid and just like blend it into the temples, I guess. Because I'm not going to do that much for eyeshadow, so this is sort of like the eyeshadow base. Okay, and now for baking. I need to apologise because this isn't drugstore, but I'm using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake. The only reason is because I'm yet to find a drugstore baking powder that I really like. Obviously, Miss Shelby Ann loves L'Oreal Blurfection, but I don't think that's available in the UK. However, when I go to the US, I will definitely be picking one of them up. This is in the shade Sugar Cookie. Just before I put it on though, I'm going to put in a bit more hydration into my face. This is so good. This is the Vitamin E Hydration Mist, literally from Superdrug, and it's so good. In my mind, this is what the Glazing Milk Mist is like from Rhode. Obviously I haven't tried it yet, but mentally that's what I think. Okay, I'm just gonna give that a second. My little powder puff. She's Pride for Pride Month. Bake the underneath of my eyes, but I'm just also taking powder like upwards, if that makes sense. And then just with a brush, very, very lightly, like really not taking a lot, just taking it on my chin and a little bit on the forehead as well. Okay, now for brows, I'm literally just going to use the Got To Be glue gel. Literally use this for fuck knows how long, but it's cheap and I love how it like sticks down your brows. I know some people hate it, but I don't actually do a whole bunch to my brows. I'll just take it through, and then this is my little tip to get it looking snatched, is I'll just like press it down with my fingers, almost kind of like laminating them, and just like stick the gel down essentially. And then just to bring it a little bit more life, I'm just taking a spoolie, kind of getting the hairs exactly how I want them positioned. Okay, and for a bit of eye makeup, Cloud 9 palette from Colourpop. This palette is stunning, especially if you have like light eyes. Get yourself this palette. Obviously, because this is just like everyday, I'm not going to do a whole bunch. I'm literally just taking my finger and the white all fluff, and I'm just like kind of dusting it on the inner corner just to lighten it up a little bit. And then if you're feeling extra funky, I've hit pan on this shade, Pure Bliss. Literally, like, look at this glow. Like, I've literally just taken the smallest bit. It's so pigmented. And then just to kind of blend all that out, I'm taking Perfect Day to kind of like wing it, I guess. I don't know. Now for eyeliner, guys, again, if you have light eyes, this eyeliner I think is £4, and it has never failed me. It has never smudged. You know when like the eyeliner kind of like comes down your eye a bit? Never happens with me, and it lasts. I'm using it in the brown, the shade Brown Sugar, because I love a brown liner, especially for everyday. I just don't think it's, I think it's like less intense. I'll wing with it, but for the wing I'm just like putting it on the outer edges and then with my fingernail just sort of dragging it out, and then going back in with the Cloud palette and very slightly just sort of buffing out the liner. For blushes, I'm going to use two. I'm going to use the NYX Buttermilk blush in 04 You Know Better and the Milani Baked Blush in 08 Corallina. I don't know. But they're both kind of corally. These are so pretty. Just taking like a little bit of that and just like, again, only placing it sort of around like my temple area. I think that's my biggest blindness. I think blush is probably my biggest blindness. I definitely have some blush blindness. And just taking a beauty blender to kind of like pat that in. And now with the Milani, okay, I'm just gonna use the vitamin E one more time just to get some hydration in before I set with fixing spray. This is my personal fave. I started using this about a week ago and I can't believe this has not been in my life before. It is so good. It is the L'Oreal InFallible 3-second setting mist. This is like, it's true what they say, this literally is hairspray for your face. Whew. Curling the lashes. And for mascara, Maybelline Sky High. I have been using this mascara for years. It's so good. Also putting it on my lower lashes as well. Now for lips. I've been speaking about these so much lately, but they're so good. The Essence 8 Hour Matte lip liners from Primark. Must Have Brown. They're so good, and they're literally like £3. But honestly, even if these were more, I would still pay for them, because in my opinion, I found that they've lasted longer than some other drugstore liners that I have. And then just rubbing her in. And then I'm literally just going to put a lip oil on top of that. This is the Bioma pH peptide like pH balancing lip oil. But it's so nice. It's really hydrating and it looks gorge on the lips. I'm pretty sure it's like supposed to change to your pH or something. Low-key, that's probably bullshit, but gonna fix the hair, and there we go. There is the finished glam, all using drugstore products apart from Miss Huda. And yeah, I just love it. I've been doing this every day and I just feel like my makeup has been eaten recently. And also, you know, the weather's getting hotter, it doesn't feel too heavy. I feel like it's still kind of lightweight, but maybe that's just me because I am a full beat girl. But yeah, if you're still here, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, love you.